Hi guys and welcome back to Bunnies in the Burb. My name is Taynita Haralal and I'm so excited to have you guys all back again. Like I've been saying on all our other episodes, we are streaming on 2 platforms, so you can see us on YouTube and on Viva Nation TV, but you can also catch snippets on Instagram and on Facebook. So be sure to follow us on all our social media platforms that will be linked down below. You can also follow me on all my social media platforms. But today we're doing a very simple but exciting dish, and I'm very excited to show you or introduce you to my new guest. I am here with Abigail.
Hey Tay!
Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
It's such a pleasure. Before I get into how I know Abby and our relationship, we're going to talk about the meal we're going to cook.
Okay.
So we're doing pasta and meatballs,
Yes.
and you're going to cut a pepper for us, right?
Yes.
Okay, so while you do that, I'm going to put on the stove. And this is like a pretty simple, easy dish. You're in school, I'm in campus, and like easy dishes are like the best.
That's what we eat, the easy dishes.
And you sometimes cook for your family, right?
I try to cook once a week, but it sometimes work gets in the way.
Right.
And things like that.
So I know Abby because, like I've been saying on this series, I have an after school job or a job while I'm in university. And my friend actually was their au pair before I was, and I was recommended. And Abby has a little sister, Chloe,
Yes, I do.
and I get to spend Monday to Thursday with them for 2 hours, which is just really fun. And it doesn't ever feel like work. It feels like I'm like catching up with 2 friends. I end up hearing about all the school dramas,
Everything.
all the good and the bad, and it's such a lovely job to have. Okay, Abby, I'm gonna put in. Do you like onions?
Yes.
So I'm gonna do
just a little. Not too much.
I'm gonna do a little bit of onion.
Yeah.
Just like for flavor, I won't do a lot.
Mhm.
And normally what we have on the show is a masala daba, which has like all the spices in it.
Yeah, you did.
So it has like all the spices and stuff in it, and we don't actually need one of those because the meatballs that we have already have spices in.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna put your peppers in as well.
Ketchup.
Okay, so while I'm doing that, don't you want to tell us a little bit about yourself? So what grade are you in? What do you enjoy doing?
So I am in grade 9.
Okay.
And I really enjoy doing anything in the arts except for actually art. So music, drama, anything like that.
Right.
I also really enjoy biology, which is quite different.
But it's fine.
It's fine.
Okay, so being in grade 9, especially in South Africa,
Yeah.
a lot of the guests, you're actually one of our youngest guests that we've had on, which is very exciting. A lot of the guests we have like motivation and tips for starting companies and all that kind of stuff. And I think sometimes people look at the youth, and like especially high schoolers, and I think you guys can't do it. And I know at your school you guys really focus on like entrepreneurship, solving problems.
Yeah.
What do you think that like people your age can do, and like what do you think? Why do you think it's important to know about the issues around you?
Well, the issues. Oh, there's so much around us. Like our school's been taking us around. We've been going to the main Joburg area and Ponty and all those places to kind of see, because our school's in the Sandton area, so we don't get to experience life far outside of Sandton.
Right.
And it kind of makes you. You need to be grounded, and you can't just think you're on top of everyone else, and you need to be inspired by other people, and there is other problems in the world but yours is not always the biggest problem.
Very connected.
Yeah, exactly.
So like high schooler in Sandton can do the same problems as high schooler somewhere else. Abby is gonna put the meatballs in
One by one.
Yeah, just very gently, don't burn. And this is just so that we can get all the flavor in one pan, because like I said, it's a very easy dish and we want everything to be in this one pan, all the good stuff. So Abby, tell us about your favorite things to do in like a day or a week, or what like speaks to your heart.
In a day, I like going out with my friends and seeing movies and doing all those
Normal teenage
things. But I'm, as well as I enjoy seeing you every couple days. We gossip about everything
And you also love traveling. You
Yes.
travel quite often,
we do
right?
travel quite often.
So you have a very
And
exciting
that's my
trip.
favorite thing. So we started
They have a very exciting trip.
So I started traveling at a very, very young age. I went to Norway before I was 1 with my parents, and that's quite I think it's quite an important skill for a kid to travel at least somewhere, because you know what, because you can experience other cultures and other ways people live.
Yeah.
And you can learn from that experience, because you learn way more traveling than you would at school.
100%. Okay, we're gonna switch
Yes.
sides, and I'm gonna add in the tomato while we do this. I'm gonna turn the pan down just a little bit so that I don't get burned.
Good plan.
Because such is life. Okay, so you actually did what is it called? You guys call, is it your EMS? You don't call it EMS. A Retrepreneur presentation on Bunnies in the Verb with your friend.
I did. We had to do a South African entrepreneur, but only one group we were in pairs, and only one group could do an entrepreneur. So I chose Tay for her Bunnies in the Burbs, and
Now you're on Bunnies in the Verb.
now I'm on Bunnies in the Burbs.
Okay, Abby, so we have let this cook down.
Mhm.
Everything's come together. We have a bit of a sauce. I'm gonna spoon in some of the pasta. And I'm not gonna use all of this. One, because like pan size. And two, because we still want to taste the sauce. We still want to be able to.
We don't want it to be overloaded with pasta.
No, 100%. Okay, so we have plated up our dish. We're doing a communal style,
Mhm.
share. And I'm gonna put on dhania, but it's also known as like coriander. Okay, so before we taste, Abby, something I like to ask all the guests on the show is, what 3 pieces of advice would you have for someone around your age who is passionate about the arts but also loves maybe a science but also loves traveling and just feels like, I don't know what to do, I feel like lost a bit? What advice would you have for any teenager out there?
So just have supportive people around you, and people who know your interests and will give you the right advice that you need to hear. Don't be afraid to like step out the boundaries. Like, if you want to become an actress, become an actress. Not just because you don't do it because you love it, not because of the money or the anything like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So just support you, like surround yourself with good people,
Yeah.
and just go for your dream.
Exactly.
Okay guys, so we're gonna taste this, but I'm gonna leave all Abby's social media links down below. Go give her a follow. And if you guys make this, please tag it with Bunnies in the Verb. We would love to see the meals that you guys make. But let's try this. We put a lot of effort in.
Yes.
I hope it's gonna be good. So let's go. I'm gonna do a bit of meatball as well.
Wow.
I think we did good.
Yeah, no, I think we did good too.
And it was so easy to make.
Yeah.
Okay, Abby, thank you so much for taking time to come on my show. I really,
Thank you for having me.
appreciate it. Thank you for having me in your family and for being part of mine. It's always very exciting when I can introduce you guys to people in my life who mean so much to me. If you guys have any ideas for what we should make next or who we should have on next, please let us know in the comments. Share it with your friends, follow and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!